Okay, so this is Sacred Gold. This is a Diablo 2 kind of game that came out in, I think it was 2004. And I've had this game for some time, but I've never actually played it until recently. So, my impressions are, I like it, actually. It's got a really different system, and I think it's pretty fun to play. It's not at all balanced, though, and I'm going to use a character build that's going to be just completely broken. So, if you came for something else, you're going to be severely disappointed. Anyway, let's go ahead and start with the our Encaria campaign. So you've got 8 hero types to select from, and they're, well, I'm going to say it, there's some that I think that are just really hard to play. There's some that are very easy to play. I was originally going to play a dwarf, but the problem with that is the skill that I was going to use seems to crash the game quite often. So, whereas every other skill that I've used on other characters doesn't seem to do anything to crash the game, but this, the dwarf, it's Mortar Grenade that I was using, which is a really broken skill, by the way, but it does seem to crash the game. I mean, I was having crashes all the time with that, so I'm not going to play that the dwarf. I think I'm going to play the elf.
I'm an elf, a forest ranger and a hunter, at one with the natural world around me. My magic has a protective character. I favor the bow and arrow, firing accurate single or multiple shots, and only entering close combat when hard pressed.
She's pretty broken, or at least the way I'm going to play her, she's pretty broken. But I'm going to go ahead and let's just cycle through the other characters, see what they have to say here.
I'm a gladiator, an expert in close combat and trained in all types of weapons. I feel most at home in two-handed combat, man to man, where I knock my opponent down with hard blows and taunt him as I send him into the next world.
Yeah, the Gladiator I think is pretty good. It's just a pure melee character, though, mostly, so it doesn't really interest me too much for that reason.
I'm a seraphim, descended from a race of mystical warrior angels from the era of the Wars of the Gods. The gods granted the seraphim heavenly magic to weaken their opponents before laying them low with whirling blades.
So the seraphim she has some casting magic that's pretty decent. She also is kind of a melee character. She can be pretty good, certainly, but I don't know. It just, I didn't find any particular skill combination that seemed to fit what I wanted to play.
This world. How I've had enough of it. There were once worthy opponents in Ancaria, but those who spread fear and terror are long since gone. Fighting no longer holds a challenge for me, and life without fighting is meaningless, just like death.
Yeah, the demon is an interesting character. She's got some interesting skills, but she seems to me to be kind of hard to play, from what I remember. So there's nothing in her skill set that particularly, I think, intrigued me as far as its ability to mow down lots of groups of enemies really fast, which is kind of what you need to do in this game, because you're constantly killing large mobs of monsters. There's very few situations where you have to target just a single strong monster. You're usually killing many, many, many weak monsters. So you want like area of effect type damage, and she doesn't really have very good area of effect type damage from what I remember. She does have a few cool skills though, and I would have liked to play her, but I just I think in the end I deemed it was going to be too tedious.
Once there were many like me. Children of the earth, folk of the mountains. We populated a world below this world. Rich and mighty we were, enough that even kings would seek our assistance. Those times are gone, just like my kindred spirits. I am but the last of my kind, destined to preserve what is sacred to the dwarven race. It's not easy in times like these, but I will do my ancestors proud.
Yeah, like I said, the dwarf, he has one really powerful ability, and that was Mortar Grenade, but unfortunately, it crashes the game, so I'm not going to play him for sure.
I'm a battle mage, and apart from magic, I have discovered the warrior's arts for myself. I am skilled in using swords and staves when forced into close combat, but my most powerful weapon is the magic of the elements, with which I am able to shake the very foundations of the world.
So the Battle Mage was kind of a disappointment for me. It's not as good as a caster as you might think, strangely enough. It's difficult to explain, but like a lot of the area of effect spells, they're very situational. Like you've got Chain Lightning, but you have to have more than one opponent, because it's not going to do nearly any damage versus one opponent. Then you have, well, you have Ice Shards. He's got some good area of effect spells, but they're really, I think the biggest problem is you're always having issues with him getting hit by ranged attacks and melee attacks. So you don't have like a tank. Well, you do kind of have a tank, but you don't have a good tank. Like, you don't have ability to summon anything, which is kind of weird about this game is very few summons. There's two, actually, that I can think of. It's the wolf with the vampire and the unicorn with the elf. And so you would think that someone like the Battle Mage would get like a golem or something, but that's not the case. So you've got to invest in things like a couple of buff spells that kind of augment your defense. But the problem with that is you find yourself always recasting them because their timers are so short. And the annoying thing about this game is you cannot recast a skill until the effect of the skill is completely worn off. So you'll find yourself in the thick of battle, your defensive buff wears off, and you don't notice it because you're in the thick of battle, and you can't just, recast it every so often automatically because you have to wait for it to completely wear off. And that can get you killed. And it's really annoying to play like that. It's not that it's undoable, it's just not, well, it's not ideal, I think, for this playthrough. Maybe if I do another playthrough of the game, I'll do the Battle Mage.
I'm a Dark Elf, and come from a power-hungry group of the Elves. The ritual martial arts of our blood cult have turned me into a deadly shadow fighter, destroying my enemies with poisoned blades and precise blows from fists and feet.
So the Dark Elf is really lacking in a lot of good area of effect damage. He's basically really doesn't have anything as far as area of effect damage. He has a single target trap, I think, and a poison trap which does damage over time. Neither of these, and a bomb trap that seems to only hit one target. And I guess, you could be pure melee and you could use one of the melee skills that hits targets all around you. I guess you could do that. That's not my thing, or at least not this time. That's not my thing. I wasn't really impressed with the Dark Elf, to be honest.
I am the Vampirus with a living soul, a blend of knightly close combat warrior, by day vanquishing her opponents with the sword, and at night, a mad, diabolical beast of prey, tearing her victims apart and creating a ghastly following with blood-soaked kisses.
Yeah, this is one character that I really didn't put too much time into trying to figure out how to play. I think she can be pretty powerful. She's also got an animal companion. I don't know, she has to switch back and forth between her vampire form. It's kind of a pain in the butt, again. It's, I think because the game allows you to level skills so high, they had to tweak the skills so the duration wasn't too long. But what the trade-off of that is that in the beginning, when you're starting in a single-player game and you don't have access to the equipment that gives you enormous bonuses to skills, it's kind of like the duration on everything is really extremely short, and it takes a while to get it up to where it's even worth casting. Anyway, I didn't really like what the initial playthrough I did with the vampire, or the short play I did with the vampire. I wasn't really that impressed with the style of play. So anyway, it's not that any of these characters are really bad. It's just they weren't really as convenient as I was looking for, at least not for this first playthrough. So
I'm an elf, a forest ranger.
So we're going for the elf. We're going to name her Jim, and we're going to go on silver. That says, I think to actually get the higher difficulty levels, you have to play through a character all the way through the game and then import them, and then you can get access to the higher difficulty levels. So there's no way to actually have a higher difficulty level from the start, as far as I know. Anyway, we need to start the game.
Shada. Noctura premis shine. Da. Sakama.
Shall I?
Shadar the Necromancer summons a demon and fails. The beast from the depths of hell is free. Drenched in sweat, you awaken from your restless sleep. Another one of those dreams, only it felt so real, and yet not so. The dream was like a shard of imminent danger. Could the stray elves of darkness have something to do with this evil infecting the world of Ancaria? Okay, we're going to skip the tutorial. So... Alright, I got recuperation and the fine gauntlets of cinders. Okay. So, recuperation, we're going to learn that right now. That's a combat art, and that's essentially a spell. And it basically just heals me. And the nice thing about that is this particular spell, this particular healing spell is very fast-acting and doesn't have a huge delay on it, kind of like the Battle Mage's spell healing spell, where it has a really big delay. This spell, you just cast it and it's, you know, it's done. So it's kind of nice. I think it's a better healing spell than the Battle Mage's version of healing. So we have attributes: strength, endurance, dexterity, physical regeneration, mental regeneration, and charisma. It's kind of weird the way they set things up in this game. Strength increases your attack rate. I think it's attack rating, not attack rate. I think it doesn't actually increase your... Or maybe it does increase your attack speed. I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I think that's your attack rating. Melee damage and health hit points. So it's kind of odd to have strength do all those things at once, but okay. Endurance increases your body's defense and reduces the effects of poison. Okay. Dexterity increases your defense rating and range damage. Okay. And physical regeneration accelerates recovery and recovery of the non-magical combat arts. So you have a certain amount of health regeneration, and that'll increase the health regeneration. And also, your combat arts are these. Well, with this character, it's these up here. These are all considered combat arts. These below here are considered spells. So physical regeneration will decrease the regeneration times on these up here, and mental regeneration will decrease the regeneration times on the skills down below here. So mental regeneration, the greater the mental regeneration, the greater the damage that is dealt by spells. High mental regeneration shortens the spell regeneration periods. Okay, so, and this is where the game kind of has some weird mechanics that are more or less unique to this game. So there's no spell points or mana. It's basically you cast a spell, and it's got a regeneration time, and you can shorten that regeneration time. So, yeah, it just casts, and then it's got a cooldown, and you shorten the length of the cooldown as a way to kind of increase your ability to cast that spell repetitively. So, kind of a weird system, but this is the way they did it here. This is the strangest one of all. The charisma decreases trade prices, okay, and increases the damage you're able to inflict with poison. What? That's really, really odd, but nevertheless. And then we go to the types of damage. This is another odd one. So we've got physical damage, okay, fire damage, okay, magic damage, okay, and then poison damage. And that's it. That's really bizarre, but those are the physical damage types, and those are also the damage types, and those are the resistances. So anyway, kind of odd the way they did it, but whatever. Did my movement bonus go up when I did that? Yeah, movement speed 120. Anyway. Okay, so you also have attack speed, and that goes up to 220, I believe. We're at 110, so that's as fast as you swing your weapon, basically. Movement speed, so it's like run-walk speed. That also goes up to 210. We're at 114. Armor decreases that, while you can also get skills to decrease, or to lower the decrease from armor, and you can also get equipment that actually just increases it up to 220. Plus, and we'll probably do this, is you can get horses. You can ride horses, which make you even faster still. And we'll try to do that. I experiment a little bit with riding horses, and I found that being on a horse seems to decrease my rate of casting and attacking, and I found it kind of annoying and not really that worth it. But I don't know, I'm going to give it another try and see if I can make horses work. We've also got a survival bonus 3%. It's not too clear what that does. I think it increases the amount of experience you get, and maybe even your magic find bonuses, I think. And that basically, that goes up as you stay alive in combat, and goes to 0 if you die. So we're going to try not to die in order to keep that bonus as high as possible. Anyway. So, well, we've got quite a few skills here. Most of them being completely useless, at least from my view. And I'll tell you why. We've got Spider Arrow. I'm not too enthusiastic about that. That basically poisons a bunch of enemies. You shoot an arrow and spiders come out where you hit the target. And sounds neat, but a lot of this stuff, it would be okay versus one opponent, but the thing about this game is you end up fighting many large groups of weak opponents, and so you want stuff that does like mass damage to a lot of enemies, not stuff that particularly targets just one enemy. Also, it's kind of a pain in the ass to target an enemy when you're riding around at high speed, and like all of these skills, you need to actually literally click on an enemy to use, and I don't find that very good. I think the skills that you can just fire anywhere and enemies run into whatever you're throwing at them, those are the best skills. So the single target stuff I don't like. Knockback arrow, this is another one. Targets a single opponent, knocks them back. Kind of stupid in my opinion. Yeah, I think a lot of these things are supposed to be used with multi-shot is the idea, but I have trouble with, because multi-shot has such a low duration on it, and all of these have cooldowns, I find it kind of hard to go between them all the time, so I find it just more hassle than it's worth, to be honest, to try and combine these skills. So that's why I'm going with kind of a completely different build than even using arrows at all. Penetrating arrow with an elliptical flight, passes through all arrows, but passes through all foes and causes them. Yeah, this one's okay, but again, it's I think it's more hassle than it's worth, to be honest. Explosive arrow detonates against the foe and causes severe damage. I don't think there's any area effect with explosive arrow. I think it's just one shot against an enemy, and that one enemy gets damaged only. So again, I think all of these particular special arrows are supposed to be used with multi-shot. You cast multi-shot first, and then you cast or use one of these skills, and you get a multiple shot version of those skills. I think that's how you're supposed to use it, but I've found it to be extremely tedious to switch back and forth between all these different skills. I don't know, maybe I'll try it again and maybe it'll work, who knows. But it's not going to be my main method of attack, at least for the majority of the game. I don't plan. Multiple shot, that you just, cast it, and then for a duration of 20 seconds you get multiple shots, basically. But it's only 20 seconds, and that duration does not increase, doesn't matter how much you pump up the skill. And the regeneration time is fairly long. So, and I would have to really invest in skills to try and get that down, and I don't really think it's worth it, to be honest. Multiple hit. Attack against several opponents in close combat, or several arrows shot against remote opponents. Again, I don't know. I've played around a little bit with this. I didn't find it too interesting. But we'll see. Hard hit against one opponent just gives a big damage bonus against one opponent. Yeah, you don't mess around with stuff that just targets one opponent. You want stuff that targets multiple opponents in this game, or else you're going to be playing forever, just single targeting everything. There's no reason. These are vastly inferior to multi-target type attacks. Eye for an eye, attack an opponent with combination thrust or blows. You can use this with melee weapons or ranged weapons. So again, it's kind of so-so. I suppose if you really invested in this and pumped it up and pumped your character's physical damage up, I suppose it could be okay. But now let's get to stuff that we know is useless. Transformation transforms opponents temporarily into harmless animals. Why wouldn't you just use something to kill them? There's no reason to do this. It's useless. This is what I'll be using, is Thorn Bush. A sphere of thorns encloses... Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is what I'm... A sphere of thorns encloses human-sized opponents. Destruction of the sphere causes additional damage to opponents. It's all poison damage. But it's actually a lot of poison damage. You basically just roll this tumbleweed, and it can go through opponents and just continuously does damage as it goes through them. It's really, really powerful. It's shockingly powerful, this spell. And it doesn't actually do what it says it does. It doesn't enclose human-sized opponents. You can use it against any size opponent. And if it gets shot, so if you roll that tumbleweed and somebody shoots the tumbleweed with a ranged attack, it explodes and I think does like double damage, which is pretty incredible. And the range of the explosion, the area of effect of the explosion is actually quite wide. So it can be pretty devastating against ranged opponents when they, you roll a tumbleweed toward them and they shoot it and it just blows up in their face. So it's really, really nice. It's shockingly nice. In fact, this is probably one of the most broken spells in the game. Poison tendrils, thorny plants, tendrils injure opponents and knock them back. I see this as pretty worthless. Maybe I just didn't get it high enough, but to me, it's just something that didn't really do much of anything. Plant cage, opponents are tied up by plant tendrils. I actually haven't used this one. Again, why don't you just kill the opponents rather than tying them up? The game throws too many mobs at you to make something like this actually useful. Call of the Ancestors, conjure up souls of the ancestors with send attack and damage all the opponents. This is kind of a cast thing where you cast it and it stays around you for a while and damages opponents around you. Pretty useful, but there are two problems. First of all, the duration's pretty short. Second of all, I think you can only cast it on certain types of terrain, so it's not something that you can always use. So I might be using it later, but not until I've gotten everything I want as far as the other skills maxed out before I actually would start investing in something like this. Recuperation, we have that now, and that's a nice thing to have. I probably won't be using it too much later because I'll have like life leech, but for now it's actually a pretty nice skill. Increases a flash, increases the rate of combat and movement. I don't know if this actually can increase you above the maximum, which is 210. I'm not sure if this can increase you above that. If it could, it'd be pretty nice, but I suspect it won't increase you above that. And so if we're already at max, which at some point we should be, we're not going to need it anyway. But if I do get it max, like run speed or attack speed, then I will cast this to see if this gives us any extra speed. I suspect it won't, but would be worth a try. If it does, it'd be pretty cool. Companion of the Woods. So this summons a unicorn. So this is one of the very few summon spells in the game. Like, one of two, actually. And this summons a permanent companion that stays with you until they die. And this is broken as hell. It gets 5 levels for each level. So, we can be level 1 or 2 or 3, and we can have a unicorn of level 30. And we can be running around. That unicorn will just kick butt. It's one of the most broken skills in the game by far. And yeah, we're going to abuse the hell out of it. Anyway, alright, so that's our little intro to the Wood Elf here. Let's go.
The last stage of our escape is before us, troublemaker. Let us make haste to your commander Ramata at Bellevue Garrison. My fighting skills and your bow should keep the dark elves who pursue us at bay. So let's not wait too long, as my brothers will never forgive me for having heeded a cry from the heart and renounced the path of the dark elves, my lovely.
My arrows will protect me.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little quick save here. I'm going to be quick saving every so often. This game can be kind of unstable sometimes, and crashes might happen. Oh, by the way, you can zoom out, which is kind of nice. I'll probably stay zoomed out for a lot of the game, but I don't know. I like to, you know, zoom in a little bit and look at actually, you know, combat. Hold on, I'm gonna drop the volume a little bit on my end. Our, bow really sucks with this lady. We are going to have to get a better weapon pretty soon because, our bow just will not cut it, trust me. Bow is actually terrible. This is, like, some of the characters start out with, a pretty decent way of actually fighting, but this character starts with just the dinkiest weapon. I mean, it is so weak. Physical damage 15 to 17. I guess we've got a little bit of attack speed bonus on it. I think that's random. Usually you don't have even that. But it's pretty bad. It's pretty damn bad. So, they give me this Dark Elf companion, which is kind of a fighter and a tank, or at least kind of acts as one.
I'm hardly protected against fire by my armor.
That's pretty good. So, we're going to keep this guy around for a while. Now, he goes away if you go up and talk to a commander that you're supposed to talk to. Really, actually, you're supposed to talk to him fairly early, but we're just going to delay that so we can keep this guy around to help us out. Because we can't do this on our own. We're just too damn weak with our little stupid bow that doesn't do any damage.
Vermin.
And we just got a level. Nasty Belt of the Circle. Let's check that out. Huh. Okay. Items in this game kind of follow the Diablo 2 formula where you have uniques, you have set items, and you have rares and magical items, so... set items are pretty damn good. Uniques, I think, are pretty damn good. He kicks her over there, and I shoot her, and... Oh, man, that's... Oh, I actually shot her head off. Okay, that's pretty gruesome.
Already, sister.
I've got the gore on. I hope you guys don't mind, but... I don't know. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit gory, I guess. I never noticed how gory, though. I didn't realize I'd actually shot somebody's head off. Yeah, anyway. Ah, you are the very person we are looking for. The animals in the forest have become very aggressive recently. The local forester is unable to carry out his work. Now that I have heard that Aragorn of the forest ranger, is in Bellevue and helps to solve our problems, he will surely be at the Dancing Seraphim Inn. Now, what do you say? Could you take on this dispatch to him?
You can be sure you'll not have to wait long for this job to be completed.
Aragorn, huh? Yeah, so we're just going to pick up that quest before we go up here anyway. Let me zoom out because I kind of... I like being zoomed in because, you know, I kind of like watching the battle animations and stuff, but on the other hand, it's kind of hard to see, like, what's ahead of you.
Ah!
Like that. Probably have to stay zoomed in out or zoomed out later because it's going to be necessary to cast my spells. To ride around in a horse like I intend to do. You can get horses in this game. It's kind of cool. I mean, it doesn't seem to be that useful, but I don't know. I want to try it because that's the fastest you can get is while you're mounted on a horse, and I like running around fast. Okay, now up here... Weird. You can look a little bit ahead of you if you're in this mode, but not if you're zoomed out. This guy, level 4. I'm level 2 right now. And this guy's a little bit rough. He also poisons. But we're gonna try him. Is this, there's usually a little hidden stash right here, but I guess that's not the case.
Ah!
Maybe we can do it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, the problem is he poisons, and that's the real issue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Oh, and I didn't hunt.
And now, you who are known as the leader of a pack of rabid mongrels,
Got him.
I'm going to
All right.
lay you low.
Tell him, sister. Okay, so I'm going to hotkey recuperation. Hard hit. Hard hit is crap, but it's the only thing I have right now, so we're going to hotkey it. Regeneration, on the other hand, I'll be using that for a little while, probably until I get some decent life leech. Let's go talk to Farmer John over here. Oh, Farmer Hank. I find my award-winning sheep, Erica. She's disappeared just like that. I only took my eyes off her for a moment while I fetched her golden circlet from the house. You must help me. Next week is the great animal fair at Ponto Valum. I need to take Erica there. She's the princess of all sheep.
My bow is yours to command.
It's so retarded looking. Crap. I'm going to go and loot a little bit of stuff in the house here. Now, I won't be doing this later. There's nothing there. I won't really be bothering looting like barrels and chests later because I'll probably have way too much junk anyway, and plenty of money. But right now in the beginning I'm going to do it because in the beginning money's a little bit tougher to come by. There's a couple of choke points in the beginning where you need money. So, but later I probably won't even bother picking up half the junk because I'll be so overflowing in money. Money's not a problem in this game. Money's not a problem at all. Oh, that's right. Oh, here. Found the sheep.
Ah!
Oh, I missed him. Or I canceled my action, I guess. This lady has this trot that's just absolutely ridiculous. Like, very carefree, cocky kind of run. Oh, there she is. What a miracle. She's none the worse for wear. Thank you very much. I will name my firstborn after you. Jim the sheep. Poison tendrils. So I just got a rune. So, poison tendril rune. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to use it at all. What I'm probably going to do is trade that in for another skill rune that I actually do need. Yeah, I don't see any reason in even using that, to be honest. Okay. Every well seems to have a potion, so the way to get a few free potions in the beginning is to search the wells. Aragorn the Forest Ranger. A letter from me, Strange. Here, this is for you. I have to go. Quick as a flash. Well, that's something I might actually learn, just because I might want to might want to play around with that later. Yeah, it ups for every level it ups the speed by 2%, but the duration is so short. I mean, it's maybe useful for trying to like get out of a jam. Maybe you cast it and then try to run away. Still, I don't know. We'll just learn it for now. Sometimes he reappears and gives you another quest. I don't know. Maybe I'll recheck that later. Maybe he'll come back. Let's go in here real quick. Mostly because I'm just gonna loot that. I don't expect this guy to have anything that's really useful right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch from this stupid bow that doesn't work very well to a sword and shield. Can I...
What, pray tell, should a wood
no, I
elf
can't
do
use
with
that.
that?
That's two-handed. Yeah. It's better for me defensively. It does way more damage. Very Boots of the Bear. Okay, sell that. This is for a battle mage. Unfortunately, I'm not a battle mage, so this will probably make me a lot more proficient in combat. That bow is just useless, to be honest. I will switch to a bow, not because I really want to use a bow per se, or bow skills, but just because there's one little trick you can do. When you're rolling that little tumbleweed, you can shoot your own thorn bush tumbleweed and explode it strategically when you want to. So, but you can only do that if you have a bow. So I might use a bow just for that. We'll see. Help me, Aman Shi. Kill the rabid leader of the pack. What am I talking about? A local wolf pack is being led by an extremely malevolent wolf, a dark wolf, which definitely has rabies. Find the beast in the forest to the south of the old villa and hurry about it before any more of my animals are eaten. Will you accept this challenge? Yeah.
Right away.
Okay, so we're going to hold off on that because that's in an area where there's another quest, which I'm going to get later. Yeah, having the shield helps a lot with my defense.
Run faster than my arrows.
Well, I'm not really shooting any arrows right now. And I don't know why these kids are constantly... Armor of Arsenic. Would you do me a favor and pick up my paybook from my house? Today is my payday, and I've left my paybook at home. The paymasters warned me that I will not receive any pay without it, but it has escaped my mind yet again. Now I'm on duty and may not leave my post. If I return without any money tonight, my wife will pack her things and move in with her sister in Silver Creek. Please do me a favor and go to my house and fetch my paybook, please.
Right away.
Sure. It's an easy fetch quest. Find our blacksmith. 3 days ago, he left and talked to the merchant about delivery of raw weapons. Sadly, he has not returned from his journey just when we need his services so urgently. Unfortunately, I have no further information where this meeting took place, but his wife might know about this. Go to the blacksmith's wife. Maybe she can help. Okay.
I'll gladly take the job on.
Now, this guy, if you talk to him, your Dark Elf follower here will go away. And right now, we need his help to do a bunch of quests before we can actually start, setting out on our own here. So we're not going to talk to this guy over here with the little exclamation mark on his head for quite some time here. You don't look well. Here, take this for your health. Oh, okay. I didn't know he actually did that. It's strange, but you could talk to all these people. Don't cause any trouble. That's the first time I talked to anybody who didn't have, like, something over their head to indicate that we were supposed to talk to them, and we actually got something. I didn't know that that was the case, so that's nice. We get an extra potion, which, at this point in the game, potions are welcome. Here's another merchant. I'm just gonna sell this. I don't really find a huge use for antidotes, believe it or not. If I'm poisoned, I just start drinking potions. So they just kind of take up space in my inventory. I'm wondering, oh, if I remember correctly, our attack speed with axes is so slow that it's not really worth it. I'm just kind of looking around to see if maybe we got some stuff with run walk speed or something like that. Doesn't look like we do. So I'm pretty low level, so I'm probably not going to find anything really interesting for sale in vendors right now. So we're probably going to wait until we have a few levels to even bother vendoring. This guy is not regenerating. Oh yeah, he is. Oh boy, he's really slow though. He shouldn't be that slow. It's my heal.
Yes.
Oh, that was quick as a flash. That wasn't heal.
Yes.
Okay. There. We'll heal him up manually there. It's good to have that heal spell. Fetch me 10 goblin hearts. Revenge will be mine. Only 5 days ago, my children, my husband, and I traveled here from Masquerel. Just outside Silver Creek, we were ambushed. A horde of goblins attacked us and killed the guards, the horses, and my entire family. I was fortunate, if you can call it that. as I was buried beneath a horse and survived the assault. When the local militia arrived, it was all over. Everyone was terribly mutilated. My children, I am lost for words. I want revenge. Kill the goblins. No, rip their hearts out. Bring me 10 of those, and don't ask what I need them for.
I'll gladly take the job on.
Sounds like a worthy cause. Help me out of a tight corner. Deliver this message to Silver Creek within 3 days. You will find someone there who will reveal themselves and accept this message. Please help me. My future and my honor are at stake.
Of course, I'll gladly put myself at
So
your
this
disposal.
actually has a time limit on it, and you can fail this. I'm going to go ahead and activate that portal. You can fail this quest if you wait too long, so that's okay. We actually have plenty of time here. I'm going to go here. And we're going to go up here and get a few more quests. So, in the beginning, you get the vast majority of your stuff to progress by doing these simple little quests here. Help the Abbey. Free novice Nimius from the robber's cave by the river. Some robbers have landed north of the Abbey, while another horde has stormed its lands. These villains have abducted my sister. I saw the tracks leading towards the old river cave near Silver Creek. Toro S. Victor, Amanshi.
Of course, I'll gladly put myself at your disposal.
Okay, let's go in here. Another vendor here. We're just going to kind of check real quick here. Generate spells again. Okay. You know, you never know. Might find something interesting. This might be okay. Deploy Cane Bow of the Oblivion. Attack speed 24. Plus 24. Yeah, it's 3,000. I don't really want to spend that kind of money right now. So, like I said, there's probably not much that I'm going to get at this level that's going to be really worth it. I just thought I'd look. Let's go loot some stuff. Okay. That's a whole lot of nothing. May the blessings of the gods go with you.
Cities are the downfall of nature and the deadly enemy of the forest.
Please fetch me some tanglewood from the herb garden. I am currently busy researching a new cure for rashes, and I require some tanglewood from our herb garden to complete my experiments. I would be very grateful if you were kind enough to get some for me.
I'll gladly take the job on.
Tangleweed, huh?
The target of my mission has to be in this area. I'm sure of that.
Okay, wells give you potions. You can always use some potions. And this is the tangleweed right here. My music. Interesting. Okay. I don't seem to be having any music. I'm just having like some background noises as far as I can tell. The music seems to just kind of start and stop at will. Got your tangleweed. Thank you so much for your assistance. Finally, I'm able to complete my work, and then I can put it on the new cure to the test. Wait a minute. Did I get a freaking... Yeah, I got a freaking set item for a battle mage, of course. Degowit's Wrath. Unfortunately, does me absolutely no good. Boy, does that look good. Chance to critical hit. 3 slots. Regenerate spells. Well, I guess that's not that amazing. It'll sell for something. Oh, I got Thornbush. Okay, that's one of the things that I actually need. So we're going to just go ahead and learn that. Now I've got an attack spell. An actual way to attack. Besides that stupid skill that I've been using. This is really broken. So, damage 60 right off the bat. It's really broken. And it's about time for me to actually put some in my attributes. Now, one thing you'll notice, you get 1 attribute per level to spend, but each level, I think you get an enormous amount that's just automatically distributed into your attributes just based on your character class. So it doesn't really have a whole lot of effect, but It has some effect, I guess. But yeah, it looks like, I think every level you get 1 or 2 in each of these stats. You'll notice my charisma gets really high with this character, which, not terribly useful. I don't really need the money from decreased trade prices. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me do a little bit of an experiment. So, charisma ups your poison damage. Thornbush is poison damage. I wonder if that actually will do anything. It's 60 now. I don't think it works on that. Yep, doesn't seem to work on that. Interesting. So it must be just physical poison damage, like on your weapon or something. Anyway, mental regeneration. Mental regeneration will probably up that. Yep, 61, and of course reduces the regeneration time. So that's what you want for Thornbush, I guess. All right, attributes. We can get a new attribute, which is good because I don't actually want to put anything in those other attributes. So we've got meditation and moon magic. Shortens the spell time and regeneration for all associated magic spells. So that means things like Thornbush. I'm going to go with meditation, though, because so the difference between meditation and moon magic is meditation increases my regeneration rate for all spells by, in this case,
go for a wet nurse?
On level 4, it's 44%. Now, the moon magic also decreases my casting time, but it decreases the regeneration, or it decreases the regeneration time by a lesser amount, but it also speeds up my actual casting. So we do want that eventually, but not right now. Meditation is fine for now. So Thornbush is now 3.2 per second between casts, so... But it's absolutely freaking godly. It's godly. It's so broken. I mean, just right off the bat, it's so broken. And these guys are only level 1, and I'm like level 4, so they're not really giving me any experience anymore. It's another thing about this game. I guess it's because of the PvP aspect, trying to make that balanced.
You can no longer hide.
You can't just go up to a group of weak enemies and get full experience from them. The experience is reduced if they're too low a level. That was pretty easy. And I got a rune for another class, which I can trade in 4 of those for a rune that I actually want. Oh, look at this nasty spirit, the bird spider. Regeneration spells 50%.
This is not for
me. If I
me.
actually equip that. So I've got a regeneration time at 3.2 on that. What would that do? 2.4. That might actually be worth using. That's a pretty sharp reduction in my regeneration time. I think I'm going to use that. Since I don't really need the... I'm going to be, far away enough that I probably don't need the shield anyway. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal, I'd say. And it's free. Just got it off an... Oh, got it off an enemy. It's also magical hiding places. I'm not going to worry about these later because I'm going to have, like I said, I'm going to have just so much junk that I just find off killing loads and loads of enemies. But, oh nice, Fetid Greaves, regeneration spells, I found that. What did I just pick up there? Oh, I think I must have equipped it. Yeah, but for now, in the early game, that stuff counts. Like, picking that stuff up is probably a wise idea in the early game because you're a little bit strapped for cash for a while.
What you want?
Yeah, there's the music. It sometimes perks up in combat. I made real short work of those guys, considering that I'm just starting out here with no real equipment. Okay. I'm in your debt for my rescue, but the goblins stole a valuable blade from me. I would ask that you I would ask you for further assistance. Bring the stolen blade to my forge in the town. The goblins surprised me on my way back from Silver Creek, and I had to flee. This braid is precious because it originates from Masquerel. The dealer Jacob Nortrax gave me this work of art to me, seeking my opinion, and I would gladly submit it to an examination. One of the goblins no doubt carried it off towards the caves of Silver Creek. If you find the blade, bring it to me at my forge, and then I will show you just what a blacksmith can do. Right, fair enough. So, with that, we want to go over to the left here, because that's kind of where we have another couple of quests. And... okay, no. Can't do anything with skills right now. So it's lucky that we got Thornbush early from a quest. That means that we can actually do some damage ourselves. If that hadn't been the case, then it would have been pretty slow going. But as it is now, it's going to be pretty damn fast. Tumbleweed power. Yeah, it's, this is why you want to be able to shoot the tumbleweeds and make them explode, because you can see they're kind of slow. They do tend to hit the enemies twice, though, because they're so slow, so that's one advantage of them being slow. But, like, I'll shoot, like, from over here, and it's very unlikely that I'm going to hit the enemy straight on, so it would be nice to just shoot it when I want to and have it explode. Doing area of effect damage to enemies that are around there. That's why I'm probably going to be using a bow later. So I have the option to do that. I got 1 heart, 6 of 10, so we're doing like 3 quests at once here. I don't want to kill this guy too fast. He's going to throw a couple of goblins down so I can finish that goblin heart quest. And get a level. Come on, boy. 7 of 10. Well, he died. 8 of 10. Okay, so fine. We'll get the rest of those later on. Come on. Magical hiding place. There you go. Lesser potion of the Viper's Antidote. You can see how easy this is once I got Thornbush. This is just a cakewalk. I mean, just even at level 1, that thing just owns, man. Okay, so what happened there was that stupid archer shot the Thornbush and exploded and did double damage to both of them, which is so cool. So cool. This is gonna be so broken. This is so broken, this build that I'm doing. Whoops. Wrong button. But it's probably not a bad idea to save. Let's go ahead and save. So, we're going in this cave here, where we gotta rescue somebody.
Spread out, and remember the power of Organon.
Power of Organon?
Spread out, you dogs!
Spread out, you dogs.
Spread out, you dogs! I want the heart still beating.
Yeah, I'll get these barrels. What the hell? I probably don't need this guy taken along with me right now, but I'm gonna keep him around until I get my unicorn. Mage's small staff. What? There's some nice quality of life things, like if you hit A, it'll automatically go to each, like, item dropped on the ground and pick it up for you. You don't have to individually click on stuff like you would in, say, Diablo. I find that kind of nice. On the other hand, there are some things that just don't make sense to me. And it's the cooldowns on some of these skills that you have to refresh. And I think I mentioned this in the beginning. That, like, why did they do that? Why did they make it so you have to wait all the way until something completely cools down until you recast it? Why can't you just, you know, refresh it like you can in Diablo 2? Was there a specific reason that they had to do that? I don't understand. I don't understand if they had a specific argument for doing it that way. Because it really makes things... It really makes those buffs inconvenient. It really does. I think it really takes away from the game. In fact, if there's a mod...
You can't do that.
If there's a mod where you could, you know, get rid of those refresh times, or make it so where you could recast a skill before it fully wore off, then I'd kind of be interested, because that seemed like that would make a lot of sense in making the game a lot more convenient. Roll this guy.
You have failed as a leader, and now you must go the way of all mortals.
Made pretty short work of that guy, and I still it's just a level 1 thorn bush. It's not as if it's all that amazing yet. And I usually clear this place out just for the money. Need a little bit of money later. This is the only point in the game, I think, where we're actually going to go through the hassle of actually clicking on chests and doing things that way. Because later on, like I said, we're pretty much going to be rolling in the dough, and we won't probably be interested in picking up every single item. Here we go. Dave, don't worry about me anymore. I can get out of here now that mind-controlled prison has gone. I shall tell Weston, who serves under the commander Ramada at Bellevue, about this sect. One more thing. I heard the sorcerer muttering something about the sacred blood of the Seraphim. Could a Seraphim be in the hands of the sect somewhere else? Explosive arrow. Not what I want, but okay. Another quest. Quest done. Now, this downside to playing this lady as opposed to the battle mage and a few other characters is that I cannot teleport. So there's a few places in the game that I could get to if I had teleport that if I don't have teleport, I can't get to. The lady mentioned that there was a Seraphim maybe caged somewhere. I know where that is, but I think as far as I know, you can only get there via some kind of teleporting effect. So I can't actually do that. So let's talk to this lady.
Thank you in the name of the Abbey. May the gods guide you when you walk a dangerous path. Take this as an expression of our gratitude.
Okay, 420 gold. Why 420 gold? I don't know. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna go. Let's see. Do we want to get our horse now? I think we're gonna go get our horse, and well, I say our horse. I may or may not use a horse in this game. I'm still on the fence about it, but I'm gonna go get a horse because right now it's much faster to travel around on a horse than it is for me to travel around by foot. That may not be the case later because I'm sure I get a lot more run-walk speed on my equipment. But for now, I think I'm going to go get a horse just for the convenience of being a little bit faster. Okay, just completed that Goblin Heart quest. So we're not going to go get the rewards yet because to make the most efficient use of our time, I'm going to go get another quest or two over this way. A battle bear has escaped from the arena. It must be destroyed. I'm Igor Baltchik, co-owner of the fighting arena. The gods must have sent you. A disaster has happened just a minute ago. One of the battle bears killed its guards and then disappeared towards their dark graveyard. You must hunt it down very quickly before it can cause any more harm.
I'll take on your job.
I'm going to just go ahead and save real quick. I'm going to quick save often because you never know when you might you know, run into a crash. Please look for my sister Girgula Fingal, who is a little absent-minded. Visited the local market with her when she suddenly disappeared. She sometimes is a little absent-minded and easily loses orientation. I've looked for her everywhere, but no avail. Would you be kind enough to help me and search for the grove for her?
Be brave.
Yeah, we know exactly where this lady is. She's right up here. Heard you work well.
My destination must be here.
Okay, this is, this lady we're supposed to find. Hold on, there's a little magical hiding place right there. Neglected Mace of the Panther. Oh. Let's go tell this lady that we found her sister. Thank you very much. My sister was lost without you. It's got a level, poison tendrils, and hard hit. Okay, so both of those I don't really need. Let's go ahead and trade in some of the junk we've been collected. Oh, look at that Screaming Bow of the Haughty. That actually looks okay. Now, I hate to sell this, Degowit's Wrath, but I can't equip it. I'm not a battle mage. I can't really do anything with it. I could, I suppose, mule it if I was really into that, but I'm kind of not. I mean, if I'm going to start another character, I'm just going to do it from scratch anyway, so... gonna sell that, gonna sell that, gonna sell that... Excellent mage, okay. Let's just sell that. Sell that. Battle mage's staff. Mind control. I'm gonna keep this around because each hit draws life from an opponent 3%. That's basically life leech, and we're gonna maybe probably, well, almost certainly socket some of those, so I'm gonna keep that around. It's a falcon. Okay, I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. As we keep up here. I don't really see any reason to re-equip this shield. I'm just gonna sell that. Of a dead death. I don't really think I need that, believe it or not. Sell that, sell that. We are, what, level 6? Okay. We're probably to the point where we might be able to find something useful here. Agility +1, regeneration spells +1, or plus 10%. But it's a little pricey, I'm not gonna buy that. Weapons, got anything interesting in here? Crossbows seem to be extremely slow from what I remember. Bow of the Cat, regeneration special move. I don't use special moves for attack speed before. This again, attack speed, spells 40%. This, okay, this nasty spear of the biter, nasty spear of the bird spider. This is 50% regeneration spells, but I've got a Screaming Bow of the Haughty, which is regeneration spells 40% and attack speed +13. Plus, I can do that trick where I shoot my own tumbleweed. So I'm going to swap it out for that. Downside of using a bow is it's two-handed, whereas if it wasn't two-handed, you could use a shield. So you're kind of missing the added stats you could get from a shield if you're using a bow. But I guess it's worth it. It's a sacrifice one has to make for being able to shoot tumbleweeds. Like here, let's see if we can do it. So there's my tumbleweed right there. There you go. See that? So I shot my own tumbleweed, which made it explode. So that's one way I can kind of have like almost an area of effect spell. Watch this here. It has a pretty big range as compared to other area effect spells, too. Potion of the Mentor, that's good. So it's not something I'm always going to do, but it certainly...
Shall I call for a wet nurse?
It's arguably pretty useful. So probably, like I said, probably useful to have a bow for that reason. Please pick up my fishing buddy, Jack Rabbit, and bring him here. I'm Walker Godfaith, one of the most famous anglers this side of Bellevue. This beautiful place is perfectly suited for carp fishing. Unfortunately, I cannot fish without bait, and I've been waiting for my buddy Jack, who was meant to bring me the bait. Could you perhaps go to Bellevue and escort him here? Apparently he does not dare to walk through the forest alone. I would go myself, but I cannot leave my expensive equipment unattended. You know what these goblins are like. They steal everything within their reach.
Of course, I'll gladly put myself at your disposal.
And I don't know why, but there's like this totally stacked lady right there. I don't know what the hell is going on there. Anyway.
Pay heed. My destination is very close now.
Thankfully, NPCs don't block you. Oh, I'm running pretty slow here. This is why I want to get that horse, because before I get a decent amount of run walk, it's like, it's so long to actually walk here and there. Thank you very much. Would you mind leaving now? You are scaring all the fish away. Unbelievable. Okay, dude. I thought I'd do that little detour while I was just in the there. But now we're going to go get the horse so we can finally start moving at kind of a decent pace. The bad side about the horse is that it slows down the casting of your spells and the swinging of your weapons. So...
Careful, Amonshi. On the other side of the bridge, the gods will no longer protect you. Are you sure that you have no other tasks to perform in Bellevue? Are you sure you don't want to practice your fighting skills some more and become stronger?
I'm actually pretty sure so.
City people. No understanding.
This way
no
leads to
feelings in
Silver
nature.
Creek.
But
Pretty.
still, I have to help
You have not completed your task at Bellevue. I will follow you once again when you have completed your task. Okay, so our companion that was with us he's checking out here because we're kind of going beyond the, let's say, introductory zone. That's fine. We don't really need him right now. We're gonna go get that horse really quick. Rotten goblin breed. Yesterday I fled from those pesky brand of villains, but being in haste, I lost all my books. This is old magic within. I cannot aid you in your combat skills without the secret that my books hold. Please bring me a very special volume called The Compendium of Wisdom back to me before these ignorant savages burn it to ashes. Seize my books from their grasp.
Be brave.
Okay, we need to do that because we need this guy to transmute our runes skill runes into stuff that we can actually use. So we're going to have to do that. Kill the vile orc Narf Clubleg. My misery was immeasurable. I was meant to get married to my beloved Urban Wilbur a week today now, and now he's dead. He was picking mushrooms, and he's probably careless and strayed too far into the forest. The infamous orc Narf Clubleg ambushed him there. Your heroic deeds are legendary. May I ask you to bring the murderer to justice?
You can be sure you'll not have to wait long for this job to be completed.
Well, you actually might have to wait a while, because I got a lot to do first. We'll get to it. Hey you, here's a treacherous map for you. I'm too old and sick, all dead with the whole company. Just me and the pay I never got. Damned orcs. I'm not drunk. The light is shoe bright, shining light.
My bow is yours to command.
Alright. Open the door, please. Freaking door and go in. You're carrying a message of prime importance, but the content is none of your business. A political intrigue between the noble houses of de Mordre and Lintari. Take this for your services and farewell. Okay, so just a little golden experience. Not really what I wanted. Kill the 5. 5 of the evil goblin shamans. The local militia has been fighting the flood of goblins in this area for quite a while now. The goblin shamans are especially dangerous to us as they conjure hordes of these green monsters. Join us and kill 5 of these creatures. It will be in your interests.
I'll get started on your assignment right away.
Alright, fine. Take your chest there first. Oh god, the door. Please pick up some fresh meat from Butcher Hollings. The burial service for Farmer Wilbur is scheduled for tonight, and I have received an order for salted meat. The butcher was meant to deliver it a while ago, but he appears to have forgotten about it, even though I have already paid him. Could you run that errand for me, please? Not be to your disadvantage.
You can be sure you'll not have to wait long for this job to be completed.
So we're going to go down here. This is where we get our horse for free here. Because I'm not actually going to spend money on a horse. Hell no. Gotcha. It's me using that feature of actually shooting my own thorn bush there. Ah. It really not even needed so much damage anyway, but it's nice to do once in a while here. Like maybe if I can do it in this case, blocking it, yeah. Okay, so here's my free horse, light nag. It's not that we're just gonna keep this horse forever, but for now it's it adds a little bit to your hit points, it makes you faster, and it's pretty good for now. I'm Adelina, the daughter of the Count of the Silver Creek. Your mission is to take me home. Well then, lead the way to my father's villa. I went out riding to hunt rabbits when my horse and I were suddenly attacked by wolves, which were foaming at the mouth. Damn, oh sorry, my leg was injured. Please be kind as to take me home. You mean this horse that I just stole from you? Sometimes there's something over there, but it's not now. Okay. I just kind of took her horse, and I'm going to keep it. God, that's so much slower.
Come back. I won't hurt you. Well, that's a lie, but...
It's so much slower. Alright, anyway. We don't really need to fight those guys, we just need to get back here.
Cities are the downfall of nature.
I think
and
this lady dies,
which
which can happen, and you fail your quest, so we don't want to run around too much with her. We want to actually, you know, finish the quest before something happens. I'm not sure why I got off my horse there. I think to open chests and stuff you have to get off your horse, which is one of the downsides of playing horses. Let me see, which skill can I not use if I'm riding a horse? Multi-hit. Hard hit, no. For an eye. I want to get either eye for an eye. Do I have those? Multi-hit. Oh, explosive. What, explosive arrow? Only usable, no. No, I don't have them. I can do a charge on my horse if I select a skill that I can't use on a horse, but I don't have any such skill yet, so... I actually haven't played around with that too much, believe it or not. The horse thing is an area that I really haven't experimented too much with. Ye gods, Adelina, you're alive. As for you, it seems that my daughter will never become one of those fine ladies of the court, but more like Baroness Villia, who she admires. Well, if she is brave as you, there is nothing to worry about. Thank you for your initiative. Take this as a token of my esteem and gratitude. Plant cage. Okay, so I got a skill thing. That's not bad. So now we've got to do... First of all, let me get a new skill. I'm gonna try Moon Magic, because that's going to shorten the spell casting time, which is kind of important. So... Yeah, that's a lot better, especially on the horse. That was slow. Let's also put another skill in mental regeneration there. Go ahead and save it. Alright, so now we've got to go do this Book of Wisdom quest, because it's really important. Without this, we're not going to be able to trade in our crappy runes for the runes that we actually want. I don't like doing this on a horse because it really slows down the casting here. So slow. Can I shoot it? Missed. Yeah, it's twice as hard doing this on a horse. Saves me healing potions, which are kind of hard to come by in the beginning because relative to my current level of money that I have, they're kind of expensive. Accurate attacks of the servant. One of the biggest reasons why I'm on a horse right now is because this guy I'm going after does crazy damage and also runs really fast. So, in order to avoid getting whacked, chopped in half by his axe here, I need to kind of be on a horse so I can outrun him. Yeah, the fact that that little tumbleweed goes through enemies is just freaking huge. So this should hit him. Oh, being hit by a goblin. So, there's several ways to kill this guy. He's probably going to do an axe swipe at me and probably going to hit. Go over here, and these guys will actually kind of stop him. This guy right here, the gate, kind of like the guard at this bridge, is actually unkillable, whereas some other guards are actually killable. So, he makes a great tank.
And that.
While you run around and either shoot him with arrows or tumbleweeds, whichever floats your boat. I think tumbleweeds are probably going to do the most damage. There you go. Got him. Alright. Got a skill thing.
Will I be welcomed here?
Alright. So, that was needed because... My thanks for you returning my books. I would be lost without them. Now again, I could teach you combos for more efficient fighting. Would that I could teach for free, but I have to live on something. An adventurer such as you surely would desire an immediate reward. With my undying gratitude, take these 500 gold pieces and this rune to compensate for your troubles. Rune hard hit, which is something I didn't nerd. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to use the rune exchanger to get the runes that we actually did want. Hard hit, we don't need that. Okay, Companion of the Woods. Ah, perfect. Okay, we're in that, so let's get another level in the Companion of the Woods. Once I have the Companion of the Woods, I don't really need that guy that's been tagging along with me. So, got that Companion to the Woods to level 2, which gives me a level 10 unicorn. So I'm level 6, and the unicorn would be level 10. And it goes up by 5 levels every time I actually read another Companion of the Woods rune, which is so broken. I mean, you can get this so high, and we are going to get it really high. And you'll see just how broken it is. But, so we're already to the point where we could probably ditch that one companion that I had. Let's see, where do we want... F3? And the really nice thing about this is you don't have to recast it. It just stays until it dies, or you cast it again. So, really nice. And, you know, once you get at a high enough level, you probably never have to recast it because it'll never die. So, one of the most broken skills, and it's like you compare that with other skills, and it's like, what the hell were they thinking? Like, this is so much better than anything else. Anyway, yeah, we still got a few things that we could do here really quick, so I'm gonna go do them. Let's see, salted meat quest right over there.
Stand and deliver!
Yeah, see my Mr. Unicorn kicking arse. Look at that. Just, and then he charges. He actually just charges right through them and kills them too. He's got that little horn hit, and then he can also do a charge that hits several enemies. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You'd think this game would be a little bit more complicated, but not for the Wood Elf. Really is just a matter of Thornbush and Unicorn. It's just that simple. That's down here. I knew I could rely on you. Thanks very much. The burial service now can begin on schedule. Hard hit again. Jeez. There's another couple of things I could be doing. Let's see here. Let's do that. Magic meditation. Go ahead and save. Haven't done that in a while. So there's another easy quest over here, I think, before I go any farther. Just Master Bite, nice. So supposedly, if you can do two things with runes. You can socket them in equipment, and then you can also, it's called eating them. You use them, and they're permanent, right? Supposedly, if you use them, you decrease the number of runes that will drop. I don't think I've experienced that, though.
You have failed as a leader, and now you
Runes
must go the
still
way of
drop
all
like
mortals.
crazy, as far as I can tell, no matter what you do. But I don't know. Maybe that's correct. Maybe not. I certainly doesn't seem to be correct, as far as I can tell. Like I said, it doesn't seem that the number of rooms that drop don't seem to decrease at all based on how many you've used, as far as I can tell. Because I'm still finding tons of runes even after eating a lot of them. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Finally killed my unicorn. That was only a level 10 unicorn. It gets a lot higher than that. Let's recast Mr. Unicorn. In fact, I want Unicorn on F2, not F3. Where'd that dude go? Oh, little bastard. Got him. Alright, so I get a reward for that by talking to this guy. Thank you, that Minotaur from the south murdered a farmer in Porto Valum. For 2 days and nights without pause, we hunted that Minotaur, and when we cornered him, we soon realized we had underestimated his power. If you'd not been there, take this reward, let's go. We are about to be caught up by a magician. Okay, I didn't get a skill thing. Well, sometimes you get a skill thing from that. I didn't this time. Okay, but that's okay. Plenty more to come. Go up here and do a quest right here. Please fetch something to drink for me. I'm Hugh Turbo, a local gravedigger, but I'm extremely busy, and today, of all days, I've overslept. What's worse, I left my drinks at my home now, and I'm very thirsty. I would go back to Silver Creek myself and collect my drinks, but I must prepare for the burial service for Farmer Wilbur, which takes place in a few hours. I know you probably have better things to do, but I would still like to ask whether or not you're prepared to help me out.
You can be sure you'll not have to wait long for this job to be completed.
But of course. So the nice thing about this character, as opposed to, say, the Battle Mage, which is what I did a lot of experimenting with, is that Unicorn, having that tank, is so helpful in kind of taking, like, not only distracting enemies, but also being able to do a little bit of extra damage on the side while you kind of, you know, reposition. And it's so much easier to play. And with the Battle Mage, you kind of have to keep buffs up to, you know, make up for the fact that you don't have any tanks. So... Okay, so, yeah, we're getting no water is what we're getting. What the hell? I'm not sure what I did there. I clicked on something on accident. Okay, martial sort of failure. Right, whatever. Ah, marvelous. A quick sip. Wait, what's this? You bring me water? You really had no idea what a hard-working man needs. Oh well, no hard feeling. Water is better than nothing. Thank you. And next time, please remember to bring me a cold beer. Well, hey, he gave me Thornbush. That's good. That's actually really good. That's kind of what I needed. Oh, I killed my unicorn. Damn it. Yeah, I needed Thornbush really bad. Good. Okay. So we can socket that in our equipment later. Let's see, I got hard hits, Thornbush, Master Bite. Guess I'm gonna save socket in my equipment, I think. Alright, so that's about all I intend to do here for now. So we're gonna go back and finish up some quests over here to the right. Go ahead and save.
Everyone seems to be inferior to me here.
Go ahead and sell some junk that we need. And let's see. 20% to attack plus 3 attack speed versus something that's got a socket. I think that's not really that good. Let's see, I'm level 7. There should be a chance to maybe buy something that's actually useful. This bridle, well, let's see here. 1,000, huh? Yeah, I'll buy it. I'm gonna use this so you can speed up your horse, by giving them bridles. And I think I'll do that. Special move, weapon lore. No, okay, I thought I'd just briefly touch on that, see if there's anything interesting there. This is pretty good. So speed plus 26, so we're at 140, so this will give me speed of 66 total. So you can see, yeah, I can already see the difference there. It made me a little bit faster. Now, I don't know, you get plenty of money. 8,000 gold is not a big deal later on. So why not, you know, make everything go a little bit faster? by increasing my movement speed. Since I unfortunately haven't come across any really good items that increase my movement speed.
Cities are the downfall of nature and the deadly enemy of the forest.
No, no. Ah, thanks. This Mascarilian blade is indeed priceless. See how the metal was repeatedly folded. Only the dwarves of Narostat perform this art better. Also, my service as a smith is forever at your disposal. Which is good. Oh, nice. He gave me a skill, too. Okay. Would you guys please move? Okay, so... I'm going to socket Thornbush in... something. Maybe I'm not. I don't have anything to socket it in. Oh, yes. Here we go. This bow. Alright, there you go. So, the reason you want to do that is because it doesn't drastically increase the regeneration times when you socket it in something versus to you actually using it on yourself. So, it's not that we can't use some of them on ourselves. In fact, we'll probably do that later. But for now, we're going to just socket the attacked skill that we have. That way we can save on, you know, having to really pump something to reduce the regeneration time. I'm going to sell that hack there. Let's see. Okay. Nah, forget that. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, nothing.
What is it?
Alright, we got a couple of things to do over here real quick. We've got a bear and a wolf to kill. So my thorn bush now does 101 damage. The damage ramp up on this skill is just quite shocking, really.
Yes.
Cast that real quick. Looks a little bit beat up. And you know, you usually think in these games that poison damage is kind of weak, but in this game, poison damage is freaking godly. Supposedly, the undead aren't that affected by poison damage. However, well, you'll see in a minute. I find that because the damage on this particular skill is so high, even undead fall to this skill. You're not supposed to, but just the way that resistances are calculated. Ah, here's a good example. So, yeah, he's very, very highly resistant to this poison damage I'm doing. However, it doesn't seem to make much of a difference. He still died pretty quick.
I am here already, sister. What is it?
Okay, so this bear is actually extremely hard, but with our, you know, thorn bush here and our unicorn and our helper over here, he's gonna go down pretty quick. Okay. Yeah. Open a few graves just for fun. Damage armor, suffocation.
I am here already, sister.
Yeah. So we're doing... I looked at how the resistances work in this game. So the undead have huge poison resistance. However, Because if you do high enough damage with something like poison, then even if something's highly resistant to it, it's still going to do quite a bit of damage. So it'll be doing like half damage, but with a skill like this that already does so much damage, it's like still pretty effective. And one annoying thing about the undead is they keep coming back. I don't know, I guess a random amount of time. So you kill one and
I am here already, sister.
trying to shoot my thorn bush, not working too well. It's really hard to actually target it, but you can do it. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, so poison is not supposed to affect these guys very well, but as you can see, I'm still tearing them apart. So okay, that's a skill. For some reason, they gave me a skill that's not actually, I can't actually use on my character. Whatever. Oh, thank you so much. Without my pay, my wife Heather would surely have left me tonight. Holy crap, dude. Quick as a flash, knockback arrow, that's good. Is the knockback arrow the one that I can't use on a horse? It's eye for an eye and multi-hit. Knockback arrow is actually usable on a horse, darn. Apparently there's 2 skills only that I can't use on a horse, so I have to get one of those. Many thanks to you. This will not heal any wounds, but it lessens the pain a little. Please don't ask what's going to happen to the bloody goblin organs. It's best if you don't know. Holy crap, lady. Named Ring of the Hero. Unfortunately, I didn't get a skill there. Okay, now that I have Mr. Unicorn, we're gonna finally turn in this guy. I suppose, theoretically, you could probably keep this guy through the whole game, I think. I don't know. I haven't tried it. I don't know. I know, because of some of my experimentations with the mage, that the guy that you get with the mage that disappears when you talk to this commander right here, you can definitely keep him through a pretty large portion of the game as far as I've managed to get. So I think you can also keep this Dark Elf guy. I don't want to risk causing a bug somewhere if I do that, though. I don't think it will, but I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with a storyline here.
Lovely Ranger, you are returning under strange circumstances. Though, never mind, I have an order for you. Go to Portovalum in the southern borderlands and speak to Sergeant Treville. I shall give you a letter of introduction for him. You will serve Prince Valor, who is fighting the orcs of Korad Nur in the south. Take this gold for the long journey and buy yourself a horse from the stables. A word of advice, use the long journey to improve your skills. Much need will you have of them in Silver Creek and Portovalum.
How will I feel among all these humans, away from my woods which gave me protection and comfort?
This is where we part, my lovely Meg Carwin. But whereas your path leads you to the realms of man, my fate takes me back to the caves of Suragnar, as I must protect my sister from the matriarch's anger at my treachery. I pray to the gods that we shall meet again. Enrebe Laria Megel Carwin.
The name's Jim, dude, and I'm truly outrageous. Alright, so... we have to go... back here. Is any good? check this item shop. Yeah, did I auto check this? Let's see. Very special move. Well, nothing there anyway, so. Sell. I don't think those skeleton skulls are really worth keeping. Knockback arrow. Wait a minute. Knockback arrow is one of the ones, isn't it? Combat arts. Multi-hit. No, it was eye for eye multi-hit. I got it. Okay, this is not anything. This is not anything. This is not anything. Okay. Blacksmith. Oh, let's check and see Aragorn is back. Sometimes he comes back and he gives me a quest, and I don't know. I guess, is that just random? Did I fail to do something? I'm gonna go down here and talk to the guy that gave me the quest for the Aragorn guy, and see if maybe if I talk to him again, if that makes Aragorn show up, or what the deal is there. Because I kind of wanted to do that quest. I don't think I've ever done it, and I was kind of curious. Does he tell me anything? Ah, you there again. Or Aragorn sent me a message. He went into the forest and has not returned. Okay. Maybe that spawns him back up there. I don't know. I need a faster horse. No, he's not back. Okay, I don't know where he is. Well, scratch that one off the list, at least for now. Too bad. I wanted to do that one. Thank you for your courageous intervention. I'm sure the bear would have caused even more harm otherwise. Here's belt. Oh god, did I get another set item that I can't? Yeah, I did! It's not a belt, though. That's a, what is that? Disgusting how they keep giving me set items for other characters. Multiple shot. 2 multiple shots. Fortunately, I don't actually ever plan on using multiple shot. I don't know, maybe I should? Yeah, maybe I should. Oh, I hate to sell this, man. Disgusting. I think I'll just eat those multiple shots. Knockback arrow is useless. Quick as a flash. I think I'll learn that. Hard his stupid. Alright. One more in Mr. Unicorn.
Pay heed. My destination is very close now.
Alright. Exchange. Knockback, cataract, master bite, and hard hit. Mr. Unicorn gets to level 15. If I can cast him. Here it is. Level 15, Mr. Unicorn. So Mr. Unicorn is getting deadly. We want to go. I want to go this way. So we're gonna make it through this mess here. This is kind of where the game starts getting hard, and if you mess up a build, this is kind of where you'll learn about it. Basically learn that you made a huge mistake. fact, I'm not going to use the horse because the horse is just going to slow down my casting of things. So we're going to just... Oh my god, we're slow. We're slow, but I guess it doesn't matter. We're just going to be in the thick of it, kicking ass. As you can see, our killing potential is not too bad. Basically just kicking ass. Taking names here. Nice. So, I do have a quest to escort some people through here, but I'm not going to do that until I'm a little bit more confident about...
Shall I call for a wet nurse?
Like my level here. So we need to build up a little. But I think I'm going to make it through here once so I can get to, like, the waypoint. And in fact, there's a quest down here. I think I'm going to go do that. Usually by this time I've found something decent equipment-wise. This time around I haven't quite got there yet, so I'm gonna grind just a little bit, and that way I can give me a chance to maybe get something that can help me kind of get over that hump. Which, you know, I'm doing fine right now, but I could be doing a lot better right now if I had gotten something. Like, I got 2 set items that I couldn't use. If, you know, one of those had been one that I could use, it would be a lot different. But you see, we're doing okay. That's the thing about this build. This build is just so powerful anyway. You don't even really need to get lucky. But eventually you always find something, so we're kind of waiting to find something. Ooh.
You have failed as a leader, and now you must go the way of all mortals.
Oh. Oh, no. I just found something and equipped it. Oops. What did I just find? I just found something and equipped it. I'm not sure what it was. Heard a clink me equipping something. I'm so freaking slow. I need some faster unlock. It's horrible. But if I get on a horse, it's going to really slow down my casting, which is not good. Lots and lots of money. So that was to a quest right there. Go ahead and save it, because you never know. You never know with this game. Spend stuff. Spend my points here. Level 8. God, it's like I'm just... Man, I must be like negative or something. My run walk. Doesn't really matter as long as I can kill, though. Ooh, yeah. So I shot that thorn bush and that stupid goblin shot it and exploded in their face. It's pretty awesome. It would be nice if I was fast enough with my bow to actually do that, but... Well, I can, but sometimes it's hard to actually shoot. Me just roll these guys. Also, this lady is seems to be a lot more tanky than the wizard. When I played the wizard was always getting like ripped up by ranged attacks and whatnot. This lady seems to be dodging a lot of them, or maybe she just has more hit points. Much nicer experience than with a mage where you're always worried about getting hit. This lady can actually I guess you could actually take a few hits, I guess. It's maybe the difference. But it's just so much easier to play.
You won't get away,
Oh, ambush. Kind of ambush. Didn't work too well, now did it?
Die, unworthy one.
I just ripped through them. I don't even have that good of stuff yet. I'm just ripping through them. Unbelievable. Transformation. Okay, there's something I don't need. Again, would you rather transform these guys than just kill them outright like I'm doing? I don't think so. Only thing is, like, these goblins that move around, they're kind of hard to get. But, actually, I got that guy. Bowling with tumbleweeds. Works surprisingly well, because most of the enemies come up towards you. And then, of course, if that doesn't get him, my unicorn does.
I hope the people here are honest. Then maybe they will earn my help.
Transformation. That's all I have. Okay, I thought I had more skill things than that. What is this? This horse is not that good. I'm going to be looking for a better horse eventually, I assume. I don't know. We might not even be doing the horse. Kill 20 of the goblin scoundrels and break the siege on the trading post. I'm Frank Shepard, the owner of the trading post. These green beasts have besieged me for weeks now. My situation is becoming desperate. We have been waiting for the help of Bellevue, but to no avail. You look as if they could sort this problem out. Please destroy their morale by eliminating 20 of these goblin scoundrels, and I will reward you
right
well.
away.
Problem? Let's sell some junk that we don't need. 50% attack. 20% attack speed. A little bit of attack speed, probably leaving that on. No. 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 I don't really... You can do combos in this game. I really don't find it useful, though. There's a lot of stuff in this game that I just don't find useful. That I get what they were trying to do, but it's just it doesn't work, in my opinion. That's one of them. The combo things, in my opinion, is just too much of a hassle to be worth it. Boots of the Coward. Speed 13. Well, you know, that's better than what I have. Okay. I have a little bit of money. 40,000 right now, so... It's called Regeneration. I think that's probably... I'm going to take this. It's not a big step up, but it's a little step up, and I'll take it. Special move. Mean attack speed plus what I have in there. This is slightly better than what I have. I'm going to take it. Okay. I'm not moving quite so slowly. So we got a quest here that I can do, so I'm gonna do it. Yeah, you know, I think why she doesn't get hit too much is I think that her evasion stats are better than the mage, because each level... I think each level she gets a certain... fairly, generous...
Your time will soon be up.
Generous stat bonus to some of her evasion stats, and I think that's why she doesn't take anywhere near as much damage as the mage, even though I'm not really pumping up those stats specifically. I'm pumping mental regeneration, but I think the stats rise naturally to the point where she gets a lot more evasion than the mage, and I think that's why she seems so much more like she has so much more survivability. Look at them just get destroyed. Man. Oh man, that's so broken. You wouldn't think like a rolling tumbleweed would be that broken, but it is. So I've got to kill 20 of these guys. And I'm, you know, getting levels and items at the same time, getting a little bit of money. It's not just about the quests, so... Transformation. Okay, there's another thing that I could turn into something that I actually need.
Look out!
Lone Warriors 6. Group eliminated. Okay, so I think the group eliminated was the shamans. Oh, okay, they killed my unicorn. Great. Unicorn, come back. That's not going to happen too much in the future because my unicorn is going to be really high level. But for now, they can't actually kill my unicorn. Takes them a while, but they can actually do it. Adequate Maze of Agony. So, just kind of get up in their face and cast that thorn bush there. Flamethrower, that's nice. That's another skill that I can turn into stuff that I want. Goblin 8 of 20. 8 of 20. Goblin Warrior 8 of 20. So it's not really worth kind of taking them one at a time. We want to get them in a big, fat stack here.
Greet the others from me. I'll get you later.
Smack Dogger. Jim's a Smack Dogger. Smack Talking Bullet. Tragic Lot. Yeah, let's go down there. Go down there, why not? There's a level. Boom. Concentration. Excuse me. Let's get our horse and get a little bit of traveling speed here. This is where we want to be here.
And now that you can no longer hide behind your watchdogs, prepare to meet your end.
Why am I coughing? Ooh, entrench. Nice stuff. Another potion of the mentor. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. So funny with you, huh? I don't even have any life leech right now. Imagine when I get life leech. Weird thing about this game is you life leech off of any type of damage. It doesn't matter whether it's a spell or just finish the physical damage. So I don't think there's anything in here we actually need to do, but there's a few kind of bosses. Like there's a boss right there, so we might as well go kill that guy and see what he drops. But we don't actually like need to go in here, I think. See there, they start shooting my thorn bushes, which actually is very bad for them. Combat kick, there you go. Yeah, again, shot my thorn bush. Didn't work out too well for them. Alright. Man, this build is so broken. I'm serious when I say I haven't really even got very good items, and I'm just rolling enemies. Alright. Alright, so we did that. I guess we can... go run around and see if we can get, like, a group following us or something. Oh, well, never mind. Hate that stupid thing that they do. Get off my horse. Seriously.
And now that you can no longer hide behind your watchdogs, prepare to meet your end.
I think my unicorn probably needs to be recast. Let's recast unicorn. He still isn't very high level. We'll be fixing that pretty soon, though. I'll tell you, he's going to be getting really high level. Okay, let's get like a little group together here. Get off the whole horse thing. Ooh. It's actually a little bit dangerous too. Of 20. I wonder if I should use that potion of the mentor. Let's use one. It's gives you an increase of experience by 50%. So we want to level up, and we want to level up fast here. Oh boy. Oh, I know why I'm taking so much damage. My unicorn's dead. Yeah, I don't have a tank. Alright, should be getting some good stuff. Well, I wonder if I should go over here to the bridge. A few potions left still. Let's go over to the bridge. Oh. Enter Potion of War off. Let's reinstate that. I'm gonna hit that thorn bush not as easy as you think. Maybe I do want a shield. Hitting that thorn bush is not easy. Here's a level. For items.
Using the everlasting power of the forest, I shall easily overcome foes like you.
Salt's nice. Okay. This guy.
I see from this letter of introduction that Commander Ramada at Bellevue have recruited you to the Valorian army. Take this as a token of thanks and go to the rear fortifications. Speak to Prince Valor yourself. Any hand which can hold a sword or conjure some magic is welcome here. We were attacked by the orcs again just before you arrived and had to close the transfer portal to keep our supplies safe. But I am keeping you. Prince Valor does not like to be kept waiting.
Okay,
Sergeant Traville, I will keep the blood oath of elven honor.
All right. We've got to another kind of checkpoint here. Let's go ahead and activate this portal. Yeah. It's just like smashes them with her horn there. Okay. So, crush the vicious orcs and retrieve 5 iron bars. We've been waiting for an urgent delivery of iron bars from Erkenborough. We need them to forge weapons for the militia. It's almost certain that the orcs have seized the bars. Please find the orcs and take the bars from them before they have a chance to process them.
My bow is yours to command.
No problemo. Healing potion. Yep. Please find my map. The heavens must have sent you. I traveled long and far, yet now I have lost my way. To make matters worse, I lost my map when I fled from the orcs. You look like someone who could aid me in my hour of need.
Trust the ancestors.
Trust the ancestors indeed. Find our medicine bag and return it to us. We've lost all our belongings in a fire. When we attempted to search the ruins for something that might have spared, we found bandits had settled in our yard. This is awful news. We urgently need our medicine bag, which contains rare herbs. Would you be bold enough to go to my former home and look for my bag? It's really important to us. Sure.
It's an honor to serve you.
What are we doing here? There's a horse stable up there. I don't think I can get any really decent horses yet, though. Oh my god, do I have a lot of crap. Okay, sell that. Oh, this looks... Oh, that would be nice if that was regenerate spell, not special move. Endurance +6. Well, that's actually not that good because it doesn't have any run walk. So I'm gonna sell that, 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 sell that. Whoa, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. I should have found a decent item by now, but this is kind of unlucky for me. Did get a lot of these runes, though. That is crap. French, I'll take that. We can change that out for something I actually need. Transformation is junk. I do like these, mentor potions of concentration. I don't even use those ever. So do we have anything decent? Generate spells, it's kind of okay. Dude, what is your problem? If you wanted out, why'd you come in? Want an answer before I let you out. Yeah, I don't care. You're a dummy. You came in and now you went out. It's your problem. Okay, I'm not seeing anything particularly useful here. Free potion right here. Oh my god, dude. I have to let the stupid cat out. I refuse to do it, dude. He needs to learn his stupid lesson. Greetings, you are prepared to kill Urgaluk, the orc leader, who is to be found to the east of Porto Valum. Urgaluk is a particularly brutal chieftain of the orcs, and as many soldiers are deserting out of fear of the orcs and political intrigues, we are hardly able to defend our place on our own. Join us and kill this perfidious Urgaluk and weaken the horde.
My bow is yours to command.
My bow, which I don't really use too much, is yours to command. I'm going to use a potion of mentor for this one, because there's a pretty high-level boss over here. Yeah, there he is right there.
And now that you can no longer hide behind your watchdogs, prepare to meet your end.
Nice if I had some freaking run walk speed so I could avoid this guy. Got it. Boom.
Eglayulma.
Yeah, what she said. Oh, still got one.
Your time will soon be up.
Group eliminated. Thank you for saving my father and me. Thank you. If you hadn't come and put an end to these monsters, we would have died a violent death, and who knows what they would have done with my poor daughter. Plant cage, okay. Yeah. I think it's probably time to trade some of these in for something I actually need. Stolen iron bars. I don't know. Should I go down here, or should I... Because I think I need a better... need to upgrade my unicorn a little bit here, I think.
Leader here, leader there. You've got no chance against my powers.
Okay, yeah, maybe I should gain a level first. So, we might want to do the Iron Bar quest first, which just requires us to kill some of these guys here. Got some heavy poison resistance, looks like. You just killed my unicorn, didn't you? That's not going to happen too much in the future because I'm about to pump the unicorn into godlike levels here. I thought that guy was going to drop some iron. Could be the orc warriors that have them. Yeah, there's one. 3 of 5. There's also a map down here, which I need to get, I guess.
And now, you who are known as the leader of a pack of rabid mongrels, I'm going to lay you low.
Quest completed. Oh, really? Okay. He had, like, what, 2 iron bars on him? Yeah. I'm only healing, really, at this point, because I don't have any life leech, but once I get life leech, the healing spell will probably be completely unnecessary. So I'm just gonna pick this up real quick and run out. There you go, there's the map. See you guys later. Oh, that's lame. Alright, you guys want to fight? We'll fight. Hope I don't run out of potions. Okay, I didn't run out of potions there. Yeah, I need to, the unicorn died, of course. It's usually when I start taking damage because the unicorn died and I don't have a tank. Alright, but the unicorn's not going to be dying in the future. In fact, in the very near future, because I think I got enough to make a unicorn at least level 5. And level 5 unicorn at this point in the game is pretty brutal. 16. I don't know. I don't really need that. Attack speed. No. No. Lightning strike. Yep, I'm out of... So we have 74,000 gold. I can buy as many potions as I want now. Undead Death. I don't really need that, do I? Unfortunately, they don't sell these mentor potions. That would be nice. It'd probably be pretty broken if they did. Go get the reward from these quests really quick. Thank the gods, you found the bars. We will begin our work immediately. Level up. Multiple shot. Who wanted the map was this guy? I was worried that I would never leave here again. Thank you very much. I would be happy to welcome you as a guest in my house one day, so as to thank you properly. Safe journeys to you. Cataract of Agility, which is not something I can use. Okay, so I've got enough. Let's do it. Mr. Unicorn. Time to... So once I get my unicorn to a level where they basically won't die, it's like... You know what? Plant cage... I haven't even tried that. I'm kind of curious. I'm going to keep that around. Transformation, definitely not something I give a damn about. Okay, so... Eat the rune. Wrench. Eat the rune. I could actually do another one. Let's do another one. Multiple shot, hard hit. I want to do multiple shot. Transformation, we definitely don't want that. Plant cage. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna learn plant cage just because I'm curious. Okay, so Mr. Unicorn is level 6, which means he's 30 well, I cast it at level 6. The unicorn comes out at level 30. It's just freaking ridiculous. I'm level 12, by the way. So this is gonna be freaking sick. Welcome, Mr. Unicorn. I can't see what his hit points are, but they're freaking huge right now. He's not going to be dying so easily now. So, mental regeneration is what we want to do, right? Or that's 4 levels that we had saved up there. New skill. So, we got meditation, moon magic, constitution, health, and healing rate, concentration. Ranged combat, magical lore, increased damage caused by all spells, or trading. Now, magical lore and trading are 2 things that I might want. I eventually want trading, but that might be something that I might get later. Maybe even writing sword lore, writing and whatever the hell the other one was. Moon magic, let's pump that up. Meditation, let's pump that up. There we go. Magical lore, not going to worry about that right now, but eventually I do want that probably to boost my damage a little bit. Although I probably don't need to boost my damage that much, to be honest. Thorn Bush is already, like, freaking broken. Let's... Oh no, we already did that. We're fine. Okay, we've still got a little bit more to do here. We've got 2 more things that I can think of right now to do. But Mr. Unicorn is not going to be dying so easily. Let's put it that way.
And now that you can no longer hide behind your watchdogs, prepare to meet your...
That always ruins it when they do that freaking cage thing. I think that's what my plant cage does, by the way. Mr. Unicorn is kicking ass now. He's he got 120-something damage. He was doing like 40. It's just obscene, this freaking spell. Okay, so... hold on. I want to try that plant cage. I want to see what that was all about. Let's see, F1, F2, F3, F... Let's try F... Oh, it wasn't plant cage. Yeah, it was plant cage. I'm just curious to what that looks like. I don't think I've ever used that. Interesting. I can't seem to actually do it. Kind of weird. Huh. I can't cast it on anybody. Oh, it looks totally worthless in hindsight. That's strange. Wonder what that's about. I can't seem to cast it either on an enemy or anywhere. That is really weird. So that's basically totally useless, I guess. Way to go, game. Opponents are tied up by plant tendrils. Duration 15 seconds. How am I supposed to cast it? Can't seem to cast it by targeting anyone. Yeah, totally useless spell. That's really funny. Oh, whoops. Somehow I... Weird. Okay. Totally useless, I guess. Don't get it, but whatever. Dude, look at us just rip through these guys now.
Using the everlasting power of the forest, I shall easily overcome foes like you.
Yeah, I'd say so. It was pretty easy, actually. Definitely easily overcame that guy. Can't, you know, I'm clicking on this guy, and the plant cage thing doesn't seem to work at all. It's just there to be, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is there. That's really weird, but it doesn't seem to work at all. Terrible deed you have... Wait. Terrible deed you have done today, but it had to be done. Take this as an expression of my gratitude. Go and drink to the health of the dead. Wow. You're welcome, I guess. Plant cage. Yeah, that didn't do crap. It's a useless skill, apparently. Bugged? I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, so there's one more quest to do here, and that's... We gotta go way out over here and get whatever the hell it was. A medicine bag, I think? See if I can get a big group of these guys where I can really rip them here. Eating through a lot of potions here, but that's okay. I can buy as many potions as I want these days. Ooh, nice. Rune. Battle Rage. I think it's getting about time that I'm gonna need some life leech. Some life leech. Because it's kind of getting to be a pain in the ass drinking all these potions. I think the last time that I did the elf kind of practice run, I think I got like something that gave me life leech, but I haven't been so lucky this far in this run. In fact, we've actually had pretty bad luck when it comes to the drops here this time around. Ooh.
You have failed as a leader, and now you must go the way of all mortals.
Dude, my freaking unicorn just beat the crap out of that guy by himself. Look at that, he's not even scratched. Just worked that guy on his own without me having to do anything. It's so broken. It goes up by 5 levels each skill. Each skill point you put in, the level on that unicorn goes up by 5 freaking levels. Now I have 2 for a while. Oh yeah, I do. Till one dies, I guess. Must have got a level here. The fool shot it with an arrow. unicorn, there's not really much of a charge animation there. The unicorn just walks right through them and they go boom. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think this potions do I have for burn another one. So enemies respawn in this game, which is and they respawn fast. I mean, it's not like Diablo 2 where you have to make a new game and they respawn. This game, like, you just move a screen or two away and they all respawn, basically, depending on the area. This area, for sure, it's really noticeable, the respawn rate. Not so much in some other parts. They don't quite respawn as fast. But this level, or this particular area, they really respawn fast. So, I think that's kind of like a function of the multiplayer setup. They wanted it to do like that. I personally, I don't like it.
And now I'm going to show you what happens when you hit a lady.
Huh? I think it would be nicer, it'd be more gratifying if you could clear an area and everything would stay dead, but, well, whatever. Seem to be finding any enemies that are worth fighting here. They're all, well, actually, maybe not. This guy's probably worth fighting. I only have a level 2 Thorn Bush, and it's just ripping through enemies right now. Whereas if I was the mage, I would have to have my spells at like level 6 at this point to be doing decent damage, from what I remember. You know, just an example of just how broken this skill is. Get some healing, or I'm gonna be dead. And we should be getting to the point where we actually get some life leech, but so far the items have not been that great. Oh, come on, give me a break, Corpse, come on. Okay, junk. Oh, nice. Finally found something decent. Nasty Belt of the Circle. Endurance +7, all skills +1. Oh, wait, maybe that's not as good as I thought. Yeah, skills. I'm thinking spells, but that's skills. That's still something. I think that's a little bit better than what we have. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit better, at least. But that's probably the best thing I've come across so far. Plant Cage, Battle Rage. That's junk. That's junk. Should probably maybe get rid of some of these crappy rings. These rings are just so bad. No reason to keep those around. Ooh, nah. I really haven't found much. It's kind of shocking, really. This is pretty bad. This guy, I don't think, has refreshed his inventory anyway. I don't have stuff to trade in yet. The medicine bag. The old bag. Oh, you retrieved it. Thank you. With your help, or without your help, we never would have seen those herbs again. Oh, terrible, terrible reward, too. Not even a skill thing. Alright, well, I'm gonna go do some more quests here and get some more rewards by going to the, going back here. Back to Bellevue. Unfortunately, I'm not a mage, so I can't just teleport across that little, like, river, but, that's the price you pay for being the wood elf. Yeah, You see, this area hasn't respawned. It's just, it seems to be mostly, you know, the areas after this part are where you see a bunch of respawning enemies. Oh, might as well check the vendors too. So vendors, I think, refresh their inventory each time you visit a different vendor. I think that's how it works. Helmet of the Servants. Well, it just gives me a little bit more speed. Whoa, 14,000? I don't think so for crap like that. No, I don't think so. Thorn Bush plus 1. Yeah. I almost don't think it's really worth having a bow at this point. I think I'm going to switch to a sword and a shield when I find something decent. Magic spell. Damage. Charisma. Oh, wait. I don't think that was any good. These guys, I don't think have regenerated either.
This place
plowed
stinks
over
of
by a
death and decay.
freaking
The smell of a
tumbleweed
city.
there. Okay, so this guy... Yeah, I have a couple of quests that I need to turn in. You did it! You have avenged my beloved Urban and killed the orc monster. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now my mind has been put to rest and I can mourn the loss of my fiancée. Quick as a flash. Right. Great. Let's go see if this guy has anything interesting. No. Okay. Really care what kind of weapon it is, as long as it has like regeneration spells, maybe a slot or two, maybe some other interesting items. Speed 13. Yeah. Physical regeneration. Okay. Green plus 1. Nope. Oh, wait. I might want to buy some. There you go. Since I still don't have any life leech, and I'm burning through the potions. Watch this. You want to share it with me? I wouldn't have thought of it. Take this as a token of my gratitude on my head. I need a drink. Okay. Which... Oh, damn. Another freaking set item that does me no good. I can't use it. Oh, this hurts, man. I guess that's not too good, but it just hurts to see these constant set items that I can't use, man. Hi, you sure put the green filth in their place. Here's the reward, as I promised you. Keep your eyes peeled and fight the enemy where you find him. Transformation, okay. Well, I can, or at least I can make use of that. Oh, it hurts seeing all these set items that I can't use. Okay, so let's go ahead and we can transform some of these runes into something that's going to actually do me some good. Gauge, yeah, that's useless. Companion of the Woods. Well, I could pump up my my unicorn, but I think it's time to pump up my thorn bush a little bit. Oh, here it is. So we need to socket that in something. All right, let's go take this guy and escort him. What have we here? I have a journey to undertake. Take me to the West Bridge and the border of the Port of Valum. Join us and help Eric, my faithful bodyguard, to protect me. It is a dangerous journey, as there are many deserters from Masquerel and the southern borderlands who are making the area unsafe.
Right away.
So, I could go, like, escort him straight through, or I could go back and go through that portal and warp directly there. Personally, I think I'm going to actually walk it. But, Yeah, I'm a little bit more qualified to do this than I was earlier, where I might have actually lost him along the way. In fact, I prefer to get off my horse and fight for these because it's much easier to cast this spell when I'm off my horse. It's amazing how much damage this thing does. I get level 2. Oh, actually, this guy's kind of in danger here. Nope, that's the wrong guy. Oh, actually, he's not in danger. His guard is in danger. He doesn't, and the guard doesn't actually need to survive. They've gotten a little confused about who's who there. Knockback arrow. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the one? Back arrow, is that the one that I can only... No, it's multi-hit Night Fright. I still haven't gotten those.
Coward!
Wow. Wipe out! Dude. Okay, well, are these guys way under my level? No, they're my level. I'm kicking their ass, though. I mean, I'm kicking their ass. Like crazy. You just wouldn't think that this would be this good. Mage Staff, I don't need that. I'm not going to pick that up. What freaking dropped Magnificent Crossbow?
Stay where you are.
Shield of the Novice. Hoping I actually get something eventually. Jeez. Okay. Blessing, whatever it was. Huh. That's a cool looking piece of armor there. Nice. Just got Circle of Fear. What's this? Let's see what this is. Don't give in to the dark side, or it will give you this spot for free. Please note that there are no guarantees for this special dark side offer. Oh, okay. Oh, hey. Very high level undead. Well, freak out of here. Okay, so his bodyguard died. That's okay, we don't care. Peace at last. I will perish. Thou shalt feast upon my treasures. That's too bad. Level 17. That's a pretty high level. Oh, wait! I finally got a set item. Polymede's Head Protector. Farsight plus 80. Ah, nice. Life Leech. Wonderful. Physical Regeneration plus 5. Good. Finally. Wow, I thought that would never happen that I got something decent. Alright, that's good. Damage Shield of the Novice. Okay. Yeah, kind of questionable as to whether I even want that. Stone Skin, Knockback Arrow. And that's... And then I got Thorn... Oh yeah, I already got Thorn Bush. Okay. Nice! We got stuff. Cool. I'm glad I checked that. I never actually tried that before. It gave me a really nice, well, okay set item, I guess. Certainly better than what I've had here, which is pretty poor. My unicorn just, bam, just run right into him and smack him dead there. Freaking awesome. Unicorn's freaking awesome. Alright, so this guy, you broke the siege and put the goblins in their place. Excellent work. Here, please accept your reward. Alright. Hard hit, Vile Ring of Myths. Alright, sell that. Oh, wait! Oh, I got a unique item, hey! Alright, let's sell this, because no way I can use that anyway. Sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. Protection 25. Physical damage. Oh wait, that's a shield. Well, I have a sword. I might as well use a shield. Okay, so I got another decent item. I'm going to have a look at that in a minute. Hard hit. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Enlightened Iron. Let's see. Attack speed 24. Regeneration spells plus 19%. Chance of finding special items 10. Chance of trapping flying opponents plus 11. Actually, that's not actually that impressive, to be honest. But it's better than what I have. I'm kind of tired of using this Screaming Bow of the Haughty. I think best. Well, I'm going to use this for a little while longer because I kind of have to. I can't actually set that up yet. Let's go ahead and exchange down skin. Let's go ahead and exchange this for another thorn bush. So I'm probably, well, it's not actually that great, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't actually call that useful. I don't know, we'll think about it. I do want to kind of switch to a shield to give myself a little bit more defense. So, we definitely might do that. I've also got a little bit of life leech right now, which is nice. It's really nice, in fact. Level 17 Goblin Shaman. Take it, bro. Yeah, it's definitely helping with the not having to drink so many potions. There's Bracers of Oblivion, huh?
Does that hurt?
Oh. Bracer. A lot of these uniques here, and I'm going to take advantage of
Die,
the fact
unworthy one.
try and farm some decent stuff off. Oh no, who got killed? Oh, okay, I thought that was the guy I was escorting. No, he's right there, okay. Yeah, we're fine. Notice my unicorn. I haven't even had to recast my unicorn here. He's so buff now. I mean, eventually I'll need him get him a couple more levels. But it's no hurry. I mean, he's just ripping. Level 30, while the enemies are like level 17 or whatever. So he's still just a beast. Ooh, destructive battle axe of the serpent. Yeah, okay. I'm going to be socketing my stuff with something that's going to give me some more life leech here, hopefully. Fix the fact that I'm still having to drink more potions than I would like to. I should, theoretically, and ideally at some point, be able to just sit there at a horde of enemies and just throw Thorn Bush and basically leech back any damage that they do to me. That's kind of the ideal, but we're not quite there yet. Apocalyptic Bridle of the... That's interesting. I wonder what that's like. Let's take a look at that one. Not even worth picking up. Phase shift, good. Fabulous Belt of the Cinders. Alright. Did the escort quest. Let's talk to the dude. Give me something I could use, bro. A sad day, which has seen the end of my bodyguard, Eric. But what it is, he was well paid, and he knew what might happen. The contractually guaranteed pay took account of this eventuality. I've survived and can carry on trading, and that's the main thing. Here's your pay. Oh, you know what? I wonder if his bodyguard has survived, if I would have gotten a better reward. Probably. That's too bad. Oh well. Oh, it doesn't really matter, I guess. Let us socket this. And so we will socket this with one thorn bush. 2 thorn bush, I think. 2 thorn bush in this helmet. I think you gotta do it. And then I'm gonna have to sacrifice this vampirus thing. Where I'm gonna do that, I'm not sure though. Oh yeah. Let's socket it in this stupid sword we just found, which I'm gonna probably swap out. Sword and shield. I'm gonna swap those out because this. Oh, the screaming. Hold on. Place thorn bush and shield. Alright, there you go. What is the Apocalyptic Bridle of the... Oh, that's not actually that good. Okay, I thought that was a lot better than that. It sounded a lot better than that. Well, anyway, I'm going to sell a lot of this crap here. So my thorn bush is now level 4. So with just a level 2, about 100 damage, I was doing pretty damn well. So now it's level 4. We're going to just be blowing things out of the water now. So now what happens, I think I probably want to advance the storyline a little bit. I've done all the quests in my immediate area. I think. Oh, wait. Fabulous Belt of the Cinders. That's actually pretty good. Speed 17, Regeneration, that's actually really good. It's much better than what I had. And it's got a socket. Put that on. Sell, 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 sell. Do I dare bother? I think I probably got, yeah, it's unlikely to get better than what I had there. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's good. I'm almost leveled. Let's wait till another level to do stuff. Okay, so we want to probably go down... is it down here to the right, I think, is from what I remember. We're advancing the storyline now. Oh, God,
Take
that owns so... Ah. Oh, my God. Does that own Boots of Embers? Oh my God. Not only that, I'm leeching quite a bit. Not totally there with life leech, but we're definitely getting there. Boom. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put some stuff down. So mental regeneration. Let's go ahead and pump that. Notice my charisma is getting pumped like crazy. This character gets really high charisma, so that alone reduces prices in the shop. So I'm gonna get trading eventually. It's gonna reduce it even more. Could go magical lore to increase the damage on my spells. That really only increases Thornbush, which I think is probably okay already. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let's go ahead and pump that, I guess. Thornbush. Well, it could always be better, I guess. Huh? Always be one-shotting harder. Eventually, I might want to put something that's more defensive type skills here.
You have failed as a leader, and now you must go the way of all mortals.
Leaves of Cinders. Yeah, now we're getting really powerful, though. Alright, so... don't think I really need to go in here, do I? Masturbite, good. Just mowing them down with a freaking tumbleweed, dude. Oh, what? What are you doing? Whoa. What's that all about? Get in here. There it is.
Rescue at last. I could not have resisted their torture much longer. Please bring me safely back to Prince Valor. My capture after the skirmish was not in vain, because I was able to gather some information. The orcs are massing their forces at Wyvern Pass in the southwest. We must hurry. Did this orc chieftain have a rune for the transfer portal on him?
The lights of the gods shine upon you, Wilbur. Follow me.
No, I don't think he did actually have a rune on him, so we gotta go do it the hard way. We gotta walk there. Well, that's okay.
And
we
now
got a
I'm
chance
going
to
to
get
show
some
you
more.
what happens when you hit a lady.
We got a chance to get some more. Oh, okay. We've got some more free horses. They're not better than what we have though, so who cares? You can also level up your horses apparently. But you have to fight enemies on the horse, from what I understand. I'm not really that
Stay where you are.
versed in the horses, you know, how the horses work in this game, to be honest. So I haven't really it seems like it's a lot of hassle to actually even fight on the horse because it slows down your attack and your spell casting. So, but I think we go down here if I remember correctly. I'm gonna walk it because I want to get some experience along the way. So. I'm not gonna ride the horse just right past everything. I'm gonna walk it. I'm gonna kill this guy with the tie. Come on.
And now that you can no longer hide behind your watchdogs, prepare to meet your end.
Libyan. Alright. A lot more tanky with that shield, that's for sure. Shield was a good addition. Might as well drink a potion of mentor, get some better experience here. We're actually coming up to a part of the game which has a fair amount of undead, so we'll see how we do there with this thorn bush. I'm predicting we do just fine, which isn't how it's supposed to be if you're using poison, but yeah, we're going to be doing so much damage, it's not going to matter. Not going to matter that the undead are going to be extremely resistant to poison. Healing potion, and okay, that guy over there. I don't think we really want to visit that guy right now. To visit the vendor, though. Strike down 3 orc shamans and return their skulls to me as proof of their demise. Huh? You thought that you were a hero judged by your demeanor? You should be aware of the fact that you are talking to one of the greatest orc hunters so far and wide. If you want to compare yourself to me, be my guest. You're able to crush 3 of the infamous orc shamans into the dust, I will take my hat off to you. However, I'm certain that you will not succeed. Your bravado is surely but an act.
Of course, I'll gladly put myself at your disposal.
Find my business partner in the oasis of Ahiltar. You look like someone who could make the dangerous journey to the oasis of Ahiltar. Tell my associate, Baron Tlarmer, that I have arrived here safely and that I am awaiting his consignment. He will reward you for that message.
I'll take on your job.
Alright, so fine. Sell. Okay, so nothing interesting there. Okay. Let's go up here and talk to Wilbur.
You have saved Wilbur, and I thank you. But I have another mission for you. Because of his discovery of the Orc invasion force, report to Baron de Mordry at Crow Rock Castle. Take him a message that he should bring me reinforcements at Wyvern Pass, where we can only stop the Orc invasion together. Wilbur will go with you, and support you with sword and bow.
De Mordre? Whose ruthless men burn and cut down the woods of Timberton and murder and assassinate?
Okay, portal rune. I get that, and I can activate this portal, which I'm probably never going to use anyway, but whatever. Okay, I think we're going to save it here, and I think I'm going to stop. So, okay, guys, I'm going to see you guys in the next video.